We invite all listeners to tune in every Thursday at approximately 7:25 a.m. for TTUTA Speaks, a program which deals with all issues affecting teachers, schools, and the education sector in general. So join us right here on I-95.5 every Thursday morning at 7:25. A blessed good morning to all I-95.5 listeners. This is the segment TTUTA Speaks, and I am your presenter, Patricia Eversley. Today, the first Vice President of the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association, Mr. Marlon Seals, has joined us once again on the program to speak on the issue of e-testing. Good morning, Mr. Seals, and welcome.
Good morning, Patricia, to you and your listening audience.
Mr. Seals, could you please remind the audience what is meant by the term e-testing?
Patricia, simply put, e-testing or electronic testing is a test where the student uses an electronic device, such as a computer, a tablet, or even a smartphone, instead of the traditional pen and paper.
Why is the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association addressing this issue of e-testing? And how would e-testing impact teachers' working conditions?
Many in your audience may not know that the first, and I dare say the most important aim of TTUTA is to further the cause of education. The Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, will be changing from paper-based exams to electronic-based exams in 2020-2021. This will be a significant paradigm shift in the way thousands of students throughout the region do their CSEC and CAPE exams. TTUTA is addressing this issue not because it will affect teachers, but because it affects education.
What has TTUTA been doing to address this issue of e-testing?
The association has been proactive in dealing with this matter of e-testing as far back as in 2016, I think. At the 35th Annual Conference of Delegates meeting, TTUTA delegates from both Trinidad and Tobago discussed some of the implications e-testing will have for students writing these life-changing, high-stakes exams. Additionally, in 2018, the Secondary Education Committee of TTUTA conducted a feasibility study looking at readiness of secondary schools to conduct examinations using an electronic platform. Also in 2018, the association, troubled by the lack of public discourse on the topic, invited all the major stakeholders in education to an extraordinary meeting of our General Council to discuss this critical education matter.
Mr. Seals, would you mind sharing with our audience the findings of the research on the readiness of schools for electronic-based testing?
Our research showed at the time of this study, more than 75% of the schools surveyed had less than 40 working computers, with only 50% of them having internet connectivity. Further to this, it was discovered that none of the schools surveyed had anything in place should there be a loss of electricity supply from TNTech. So part in local parlance, if current goes during the exam, party done. And Patricia, our research did not only look at issues surrounding equipment, we also looked at the human resource capabilities of our schools. And the association found that less than 40% of schools surveyed had a member of staff who was trained in e-testing methodologies. Finally, when we asked school personnel outright, is your school ready for e-testing? Approximately 70% of the sample group said that their institution was not, I repeat, not prepared to administer electronic-based tests at their school.
What role can TTUTA play in getting the education system ready for e-testing?
The association is currently in close collaboration with the Ministry of Education. In fact, we were able to share our concerns and findings with the Chief Education Officer through our monthly technical meetings. And TTUTA is pleased to report that many of our concerns are currently being addressed. Additional laptops have recently been distributed. The Ministry of Education have begun training teachers, etc. Also, on Friday, March 22nd, 2019, That's next week Friday. TTUTA will once again begin discussing this matter of e-testing with our members. CXC will be sending its registrar from its headquarters in Barbados to attend this very important meeting. Also in attendance will be the Information and Communication Technology Lead from the Office of the Chief Education Officer. He will update teachers on the progress being made by the Ministry of Education with regards to its implementation strategy. The third presenter is a member of TTUTA's Secondary Education Committee, and he will be introducing our members to some e-testing tools which can be integrated in the teaching learning process now. But the association wants our teachers to be ready. We would not like in 2021 that the first time our students are seeing or interacting with an e-test is on the day of the exam.
Mr. Seals, what are your closing comments?
For far too long, members of the teaching profession are rushed into the implementation of initiatives and policies of the Ministry of Education. TTUTA will like our teachers to be proactive and ready for the proper implementation of this e-testing initiative. We are asking our members to take this unique opportunity provided by the association to interface directly with the persons in charge of the implementation process. Together, we can further the cause of education.
Thank you very much, Mr. Seals, for joining us on the program TTUTA Speaks. While we have a little time remaining, all retirees are invited to an important general meeting this Saturday, 16th March 2019 at Holy Faith Convent in Couva at 10 a.m. Retirees are also being urged to mobilize and attend TTUTA's annual Sports and Family Day, which will be held this year in Tobago. Coincidentally, the retirees' annual general meeting will be held in Tobago also on Friday, 21st June 2019. You have been listening to TTUTA Speaks. You can contact us at president@ttuta.org. That is president@tuta.org. Or telephone TTUTA's head office at 645-2134, 645-3825 or 663-2738. Or contact Mr. Dudai at 681-8057.